when the milk just tastes too damn good. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to Klub Kottontale. Ooh, this feels odd. Okay, good. It's in the perfect spot. Good morning and welcome. It is 7:35 a.m. on this beautiful Lewis Friday. Lewis Friday means that it is Saturday for everyone else. Today is February 10th, 2018, just after 7:30 a.m. on this wonderful motherfucking Saturday. Hope everyone has been having a good start to their weekend. This is where my weekend officially starts. My husband does not have to go to bed at a certain time tonight, so I'm pretty excited. I kept trying to tell myself, you know what? Let's not play video games in the morning, but I kept thinking about Fortnite, especially because they had a Valentine's Day update, and I want to get at that. So I figured we play a little Fortnite before I go on my daily walk, and then later on, like afternoon, excuse me, we are going to play some Batman the Telltale series. Get at least episode 2 done, because we are in the middle of that episode. Originally, I did, like, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, we wanted to play some Batman, and the universe just wasn't having it. I tried twice. Both times, I didn't even get to 20 minutes. Came back a third time, but with Call of Duty, and it streamed for 2 hours. So, what technology was doing is beyond me. I imagine it's just going to be me, myself, and I this morning, which is no problem to me. If you're brand new to my channel, hi, I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis here on YouTube.com. It's very moist to meet you. Welcome back to any Lil Fluffi Kottontales rejoining me. I grinded up some herb, and there's like herb everywhere on this little table of mine. Keep picking little pieces up. But yeah, it's 7:37 a.m. here. That makes it 10:37 a.m. on the East Coast. And the reason I speak of the East Coast is I have a wonderful soul sister that lives there. But here in the next half hour to an hour, she's going to be busy, so I doubt that she'll pop in. You never know. Hashtag money tends to be sneaky like that, so who fucking knows? Oh god, did I do the first insertion? I did. I won't do it again because I think I did. Alright, thank you Nightbot for getting our 420 command up. I can turn this fan off now. For some reason when I first start a stream, like my hands are really palmy. I'm sweating from different orifices. That's definitely my social anxiety flaring up because I'm, you know, live on YouTube. Uncontrary to what some people think, you don't need people around for your social anxiety to flare up. Social anxiety is just sometimes the thought of someone popping in. You don't actually need people to trigger it, so some people don't know that. Great. I'm gonna toke on my bowl and then play some Fortnite. And we're only gonna be playing a few matches. I'm still on cloud 9,000 from our solo win that we got the last Fortnite stream. There is a playlist with all Fortnite fuckery in it, so if you wanted to see my solo win, it is in there. Also, my duo win is in there, but I have no idea which Klub Kottontale meeting that was. That was so long ago. And I'm not the type of person to change the title as something like, my first duo win! No, like, when I make a title, I make the title at the beginning, before I start the stream, and that is what it is. Like, this title is Fortnite, boom, Kottontale kisses, mwah, 21+Cuntent, because that's what my channel is. Today is Lewis Friday, aka Tis Saturday. All very self-explanatory. So. But, I have been told that there is a Valentine's Day Fortnite update, and it's live right now. So we're gonna take a gander at this. Valentine's Day is my favorite fucking holiday, so of course. Oh, the crossbow is now available. Love is in the air. Adventure through new quests, unlock a new weapon. Oh, that's the save the world. That's stuff I don't care about. I'm gonna be disappointed if it's only stuff in, like, modes that I won't play. I love my hair. I have literally never played Save the World, and I literally never will. No shame at all. Ooh, okay, so skins, which I don't care about because I'm not going to pay for some ridiculous skin. Crossbow, which I assume everyone has accessibility, or maybe not. Maybe that's something you have to also purchase too. LTM, shooting test number 1. Adjustments to accuracy, damage multiplier, and fall off damage. Huh. I'm intrigued. Fall off damage, like when you fall off of a mountain. I'm one of the people that have very much perfected sliding down the side of mountains. Like, I am good at getting down things with little to no damage. So, I guess we'll just have to see what that's about, right? Cuddle team outfit. Yeah, it's too bad that it's required to be purchased, you know. Oh, okay, so yeah, 10 days ago is when we got our solo win, and 105 days ago is when I got my duo win. I don't play squad enough to get a win there, to be completely honest. I'm sure one day, sometime in the future, maybe. So yeah. private. See, the last time that I was on here, this was like a sniping thing. And it looks like now it is a shooting test. Interesting. Um, Slightly disappointed. I was hoping that they would have a lobby. The lobby. I was hoping the lobby would be Valentine's Day-y, kind of like when Halloween rolled around. This was all themed. Christmas time, same thing. This leads me to believe that the only thing that they have is that skin and the crossbow, which I don't fucking care about. Fingers crossed that when we actually go into it, something is changed. I don't care if it's just like one heart on the fucking battle bus. You know what I mean? Just like, you can't say that you have a Valentine's Day update and that it's live right now and it only have a skin and a crossbow. That's two fucking things. Like, I get it that like Valentine's Day isn't like a super hyped holiday like Halloween or especially Christmas, but go big or go home, you know? So I am a little disappointed that this area right here isn't more Valentine's Day-y, but whatever, whatever. We can live with it. Drop it low and shake that fat. Show them why we think like that. It's 7:47. One of my favorite times, because backward and forward it's the same number, and you have 47 coming from the middle no matter what. 47 left, 47 right. 47 is my favorite number. Just get it right. Why is my favorite number 47? Well, that's a good question. Because I want it to be. Actually, there is a reason why the number 47 is my favorite number, and it all has to do with the nickname Evil Eric. In middle school, Evil Eric was one of the nicknames I'd go off pretty frequent. Mainly whenever I did artistry that had a little edge to it, I would sign it Evil Eric. Like when I did this Kottontale drawing, I did sign it Evil Eric. So Eric is spelled with a K at the end, okay? So you have evil, E-V-I-L, and then Eric, E-R-I-K. And some dudes know this, but mainly girls, you take 1 through 9, okay? And you write that out, and then you put the alphabet underneath it. You know, so you would put A through, I forget what the ninth letter in the alphabet is, but you know, you do that, and then you go back and you put the next line and you go back. You end up with 3 lines and a number that coincides to a letter. So you take that, and E then has a number, you know, it would be 5, you know, A is 1, so on and so forth. So you take all of those coinciding numbers with the letters and you add it up. And when I added up Evil Eric, I got the number 47. And it was just like, I was in the 7th grade, and I was like, oh my god, this is my favorite number, like, this is perfect. And ever since then, that has been my favorite number. No shame at all. It's just like purple. I feel like I came out of my mom's vagina just loving the color purple. My second favorite color for many years was blue, actually. So purple and blue were my favorite colors. But then, I want to say around middle school, I had a lot of things happen in middle school, as most people do. I want to say around like 6th or 7th grade, I'd always seen purple with green, but it was specifically this beautiful bracelet that someone made with sparkly pony beads, and they used sparkly purple and sparkly green, and they put it together, and it was like, from that moment I was like, this was meant to be. These are my favorite colors from now on and forever to be. So, you know, purple and green are my favorite colors, and then blue and pink. So blue is still one of my favorite colors. It's just my third favorite color instead of my second. Like beforehand, it used to be purple, blue, green, and then pink. I basically just reversed blue and green because I really, like, I love the way that purple and blue look together, but when I see purple and green together, it's like it gives me fucking life. You know, when I look at purple and blue, I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. It meshes well together. You know, when I see purple and green, I just get moist inside. It just makes me happy. I literally just scoured my room for everything purple and green, and like from, you know, Donatello, the Ninja Turtle, to the fucking green leaves and purple flowers on April's little fucking thing. Like, I am just living. Like, purple and green are so my favorite colors that, like, it's not a secret that me and my husband are trying to have kids. We have been trying pretty avidly ever since our miscarriage. Well, we waited a few months, and then from that moment, so last summer, you know. Anyways, traditionally speaking, when you find out the sex, or what some people call the gender, I am not calling it when you find out if a baby has a penis or vagina. I'm not calling that gender, because to me, I know that sex and gender are two completely different things. Very similar and whatnots, but different. You are born with a sex, but that doesn't generalize your gender. Some people would say it would, but that, hey, everyone's different. So anyways, traditionally speaking, when you find out the sex of a baby, you have a boy or a girl. Those are the two sexes, you know, XX and XY. Well, traditionally speaking, you would use pink for a girl and blue for a boy. I'm not going to do that. Mine will be purple for a girl and green for a boy. Yeah. And I definitely will obviously use blue and pink throughout at some points, but, like, if I can help it, I'll have majority green things over blue and majority purple things over pink. But really, like, I don't give a fuck if, like, I have a boy. Like, I'll dress him in pink if it's something that I think looks good on him, you know what I mean? Or he wanted it, you know what I mean? Like, my nephew loves My Little Pony. Specifically, Applejack is his favorite. I know Applejack is his favorite because I showed him a My Little Pony wrapping paper, and I was showing him to the different ponies, and when I got to one, we said Pinkie Pie at the same time. And then he starts to frown a little bit. He's like, Applejack, and because he's still kind of learning to talk, and I'm like, Applejack. I'm like, I'm like, oh, Applejack's not in here. He's like, oh no, Applejack. And like he knew that pony. You know what I mean? The ergo, that's probably his favorite pony. So I actually plan on, for his birthday that's coming up April 2nd, I am going to get him a Applejack plushie, and then they have some Pinkie Pie, like, bath time things, like bubbles and stuff like that. I think I'm going to get him one of that, but definitely Applejack, because, like, he knew. You know what I mean? Like, he knew all the ponies except for Minty, but that's because instead of putting Applejack on it, they put Minty, which Minty is kind of like they have a very Minty Christmas, the My Little Pony movie from the early 2000s, so it makes sense to me. But it tickled me inside, because obviously this is the fourth generation of ponies. For me, I'm still always going to be like a second and third generation pony gal myself. Like, for me, Rainbow Dash is my favorite, but not fourth generation Rainbow Dash. Third generation and second generation Rainbow Dash. Well, and first, second, and third Rainbow Dash were all very, like, Rarity, basically. They were like the house mom, curly hair, darling, you know, that's how she talked. And then in, you know, Friendship is Magic, this new rendition of My Little Pony that came out a few years back, they made Rainbow Dash kind of like a tomboy pony. And they introduced this character, Rarity, who is very girly. It's very intriguing, you know? Very, very intriguing. I love Rarity, though. That's my favorite pony in the fourth generation. Her and a few others. Like, I love Princess Celestia and Princess Luna. They're just beautiful. Princess Cadis, Princess Twilight. I love all of them, just like, some of them I obviously love more than others. Like, I live for the crystal ponies. and Alicors, which are Pegasus and unicorns. Unicorns give you the horn, Pegasus have wings, and you have some that have both. But yeah, My Little Pony came out 10 years before I was born, so I grew up with it. And my mom definitely bought me Little Ponies when I was little. She said that I maintained that love through my teen years, you know. I just always have. I have a lot of Pinkie Pie things because Pinkie Pie was kind of one of the more popular of all the ponies. Oh, we got a picture from #money. Did someone request a savior? That's great. Fucking, she's always saying that her boobs are small. They're not fucking small, you guys. But this looks so good. Oh my gosh. That goes so utterly perfect with that shirt and with the fedora. Her hair is getting so long. Oh my god, it's so awesome. She is looking fucking great. She looks like a gangster. Popping in to say hi. Aw, speak of the fucking #money devil. Mwah! Thank you for popping in. You look amazing today, girl. Just so you know. You're rocking the fuck out of that outfit. If you did not post that to your Snapchat story, I say retake it and post it. But thank you for popping in to say hi. You're not the first one to pop in, but you are the first one to pop in to say hi. You generally are, though. Just chillaxing. Excited to play a little Fortnite. Still a little disappointed that this area isn't updated to be more Valentine's Day-y. It's kind of leading me to believe that they only have the skin and the crossbow, which would be very disappointing to me. For those who don't know, the last time I played Fortnite, I did get my solo win finally. I was so happy. You know, it only took 124 matches, but we finally got our solo win. I'd had so many second placers, man. And when I got this win, I just, like, in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be pissed if we get second again. But forever ago, Justin and I got the duo win, which was my first win ever in Fortnite. And I don't play squads enough to, you know, get one in there, but... Oh, awesome. Wicked. I'm glad you posted it. Yeah, I know. Looking phenomenal. Your hair is getting so long. Like, so long. And now I stand by that, like, you should totally, you know, stick with your natural color up here to cover all the, you know, stuff that you want to cover. And I think underneath, you should do, like, a dark burgundy. Like, I don't think I have anything that would show it. But I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, because, like, you're not completely, you know, new to looking at hair dyes. And when you're kind of in, like, the red section, they have the one that's, like, a deep burgundy. It kind of says auburn sometimes. Absolutely gorgeous. I feel like that underneath with your natural on top would look so good. Hello. Hello to you. Welcome back to Klub Kottontale. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. For me, it is going on 8 a.m. and here in the beautiful state of Washington. It is the Lewis Friday, which means that it's Saturday, so it's Saturday morning, just about 8 a.m. Playing a little Fortnite. If you're new to my channel, when I'm not in a tolerance break, which either tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to be getting back into my tolerance break. So, if and when I do Klub Kottontale meetings, it won't have this kind of like half hour to an hour at the beginning where I'm just chilling, token, straight west coasting. We tend to go more into the game, whatever that may be. Today, which is the 10th of February, plan on playing Fortnite this morning, and then later on early afternoon, I'm gonna play some Batman the Telltale series, finishing episode 2. And then, depending on what time we're done with that, I might play another game like Sims, Skyrim, Call of Duty, Tetris, for fuck's sake. Maybe even Grand Theft Auto 5. Who knows? The choices are endless, and you never know which one I'll choose. Kisses to all the little Kottontales. This shirt, I hope the Lana shirt is just as comfortable, because right now I never want to take this shirt off. Oh, I love when I come across clothing like that. Like, it just is nice. It fits like a glove, and the material, you're just like, like I could stay in this forever. It looks great. It looks, I already said it, like, you look absolutely amazing today, but it just looks so good with the shirt and the jacket, and then adding the fedora. It just, like, the only thing that could make it better is long live the queen. But I feel like instead of having it say, like, I would reverse it. You know what I mean? And I would have the crown showing, like, with that particular outfit. Mainly because your shirt already has, you know, be the savior to your own story on the shirt. I feel like having that crown would just, you know, piece de resistance on yourself. It's a little big, but that's okay. It's nice and comfy. Hey, bigger is better than smaller. That's all we know, right? When it comes to clothing, when we're talking about dick, bigger is not always better. Okay. Oh. Apparently, the dance, which has been there, but I got an LOL emote. That is a kind of a creepy face, you guys. Look at this face. It's kind of, that's mildly terrifying. Girl, as if your outfit couldn't get any more moist. She's like, I just put on a rainbow choker to go with this. Girl. Girl, what you trying to do? Kill me? I don't even know how you do the different emotes. I mean, I obviously, I only have the one other that I've collected, because everyone starts with the dance, but I recently got this LOL. Wait, what is... Like, what? I had to check, make sure my tits were there because things are going crazy. When did I get that beautiful fucking snowflake glider? Like, I just noticed that there was yellow little tabbies, and that usually means that you have something unlocked or whatnot. So I come over to locker, and I'm finding all these things. Like, this is the one that you automatically get, but what? 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 It's like, do the cabbage patch, do the sprinkler. Oh man, I'm just, oh my god. Let it snow, let it snow. The cold does kind of bother me though. I'm allergic to high intensity of any type of weather. Like if it gets too hot, it does affect me. Most people, it affects people, but like it can be the low hundreds and I get affected. Like, whoa, Florida was horrible. When it's too cold outside, I break out in hives on my skin. So I love the winter, but I have to bundle up. But I have to be careful because I have the type of body that if I bundle up in a certain way, I'll just sweat profusely. I won't be able to see through my glasses. I'm sweating so much, you know. But I have to wear the layers because it's cold. Okay, I'll stop trying to kill you. Perfect. TM is on her way. Message to come later. Love you so much. I love you too. Mwah! I honestly, as soon as I saw the time, ooh, you know what? Sims heart. As soon as I saw that what time it was, I was like, oh yeah, it's just after 11 for her. Like, she'll be leaving soon. But my bowl is almost gone, meaning that we're going to finish this, reload it, and then finally get into some Fortnite. Yeah. Interesting. So there's the LOL emote. I don't know what that is, but it looks like you get this emote, and I want it. I don't even care about that salt one. Oh, it ends in 9 days. That ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Never gonna happen. That sucks. But that heart emoji, though. Interessante, though. Huh. Okay. They've added so much stuff to Fortnite in the course of time since I've been playing it. Like, I remember when it first came out and Justin was showing me this game that no one had heard of. Like, when he first did his own Fortnite stream, there was only like 3 or 4 people doing a stream, and he was one of them. Now it's thousands of people who do it. And I would say about a month after the game came out, a little bit less than a month, I started playing the game. And I play everything leisurely. You know what I mean? I have some games that I like more than others. So whenever I do play a video game in my YouTube channel, it's just very casual. I am not an intense gamer. Those are words that do not describe me when it comes to gaming. I'm an intense person, most definitely, but not gamer. I just enjoy myself, you know what I mean? Like, when I got my solo win 10 days ago, like, I was just, like, just doing what I always do, you know what I mean? Like, some people say that, like, I have a bad strategy, but I don't have, I guess I have some strategy, because every video game you play has some sort of strategy, but I don't have a strategy in general when I'm gaming, you know what I mean? Some people don't play a video game unless they're good at it, you know what I mean? I'm not that type of person. I'm just gonna play whatever I feel like, you know what I mean? Oh, today I fucking feel like playing Sims, or maybe I fucking feel like playing Call of Duty, or, you know, maybe fuck both those options and we fucking play Fortnite like we are right now. I have a lot of games that I play, you know, and at any given time I want to play them. You know, if I end up wanting to play some Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, we have to play it on Twitch, because for some reason I can't share it on YouTube. Why these things exist, I do not know. Dude, she has a rainbow choker. That's so fucking sexy, yo. I'm disappointed. So I had some chokers that I had bought, you know, and, like, the chains have some ickiness on them. I'm going to clean them and go through all of my jewelry. I'm actually going to purge my jewelry, because there's a lot of stuff in my jewelry that I'm never going to wear. Like, ever. So I need to get rid of those things. You know what I'm excited for? July! For so many fucking reasons, but July 14th is 2 years. 2 years since I had finally decided to start utilizing my YouTube, because whereas I started producing content to my channel in July of 2016, I had been thinking about producing content since before 2006. I remember being, a child in the 90s, thinking about how I want to have a television show to show people my different arts and crafts and things like that. And, and then I remember being in my teenage years and really wanting to have like a podcast or a talk show where I have guests on and I ask them questions and stuff like that. And, just all these different things. And eventually, you know, like high school came and this thing called YouTube came out, and I could tell when YouTube came out that it was going to become big one day. You know what I mean? Like it would eventually take over the world. And I never imagined that like something like Netflix would come out to where like basically Netflix and YouTube rule the airwaves. You know what I mean? Most people don't watch regular television. There's still a good amount of people who watch regular television or even cable TV, but majority of the viewers are on YouTube and Netflix. That's just straight up. Or like Twitch or some other type of like social media streaming type of thing. There's just not as many people, whereas like we'll go by percentages, whereas like 100% of people used to watch daytime television. That's where they got everything. To whereas I would say it's less than 50%. I would say it's maybe 20. Well, there's still a good amount of people that watch. Yeah, we'll say it's half and half. I feel like it's less than half, probably more like 60-40 or even 70-30, but we'll just say it's half and half, because there is a lot of people in the world. And then there's a good amount of people that don't watch any of it. You know what I mean? They can't, or they don't want to. Alright, I'm going to reload Jada Rose, and then we're going to get into some matches, or match, to kind of see how I feel. And plus, it's based on how well I do, If I get second place, it will be a rather long match, so I hope I get first again. That would be awesome, but realistically, it took 123 matches before my solo happened, because my 124th solo match was my win. But that's just it. As I play casual, I had a lot of second placers. Man, I have raged a few times from Fortnite, like, you get to second place and then, like, you fucking die and it hurts your soul sometimes. I'm glad #money was able to pop in. And thank you to the couple other Lil Fluffi Kottontales who had popped in. They didn't necessarily say hi, but they did pop in. Hey, I like when it's quiet, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, when I finish a Klub Kottontale meeting and there's over, like, say, 50 viewers, or I like to say, Klub Kottontale goers, when I have more than 50 Klub Kottontale goers, it gets my heart going, you know what I mean? Like, but, on the flip side, sometimes when I see there's only, like, 5 or 6 for, like, a couple-hour meeting, sometimes it hurts, but I do it for myself, so whenever it hurts a little bit, I just ask myself, like, hey, did you enjoy yourself? And I always say yes, and I'm like, well, there you go. If you enjoyed yourself, then you got what you wanted from it. Oh, nothing to the battle bus. So far, there hasn't been any Valentine's Day decor, and I'm a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Well. Oh, I love the snowflakes. Okay, where do I want to go? I don't know. Let's go towards the top of... I don't know where I want to go. Choices, right? Ooh. What's that big ass tree? Let's go for that. But yeah, this is what I like to do, especially you can get far, far distances on the map when you throw out your glider or parasol quickly. Because then you can get where you want to go, and then you can dive down to it. I mean, you're slowly lowering with it. It's just at a very less speed than normally. This is an interesting tree. I'm thoroughly intrigued by this tree. I'm gonna land on top of it. And hopefully it doesn't fuck me. Oh! And it fucked me. I landed on the tree, killed the tree, and killed myself. I knew I should have landed underneath it. I was hoping it would have had something. Just anything. That was lame. That was very lame. That was very lackluster. I've never died that way. And the fact that I was 65th, that's crazy. That means like 20 people had died already. That's crazy. Oh, someone's got a different dance. You see that? LOL. So odd. Okay, let's go Snobby Shores. But yeah, I plan on having this meeting till about 9:30. Then I'm going to be finishing my morning stretch and yoga, go on my morning walk. And then after that, my husband and I have some grocery shopping that we need to do. It is really pretty with the purpley kind of sky. I'm living for that. Okay. We've been to all 5 houses, and honestly, I feel like the first two kind of have the best smorgasbords. There is good loot to be had in Snobby Shores. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, we have people that went to the first 2 houses. So, I'll go for the fourth one. I remember the fourth one's pretty good, too. Wait, have we looked at the fifth one yet? I feel like I haven't. But at the same time, I must have. Huh, or maybe I didn't, because... well, let's go here, since we hadn't yet. There's a person. Close-ish by. This is interesting, though. It's like... Frontal tree house. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Well, there was a booby that someone already got. definitely didn't check this house out yet. Seems like it's kind of a shitty house to be in Snobby Shores. And they already came through and pillaged what they wanted. Interesting. And that's where they made their way up. Oh, and then they went out to the fourth house. Interesting. Okay, well. There's almost always someone at Snobby Shores, to be completely honest. Gotta be cautious, because I know there's other people over here. Oh shit, it's already down to 52. Yeah, I think I might turn my music down just a smidge. That way. Because I thought I heard footprints. Well, I could have, because there's steps there. You know, I'm thinking that I usually have my face on the other side. It's funny, it's because I put it on this side before starting stream, because I was like, is there a reason why we don't put it on this side? I mean, I guess there is, like, the mini version of this map, but meh. I don't think I use it very often anyways. What the hell? Is there an ant on me? Watch there be an ant on me. Ah! Whoa, it has like a whole breakdown. Oh, distance traveled. Oh, that's interesting. So I think I am going to switch my doodah, my face around. Oh, that is not what I wanted. There we go. Haha. Feel like there's a fucking ant on me and it's starting to slightly annoy me, so give me one moment. It's better I put on my sweater now anyways, because it can be kind of chilly outside, so if I put it on now, I'll kind of get my body heat onto it, and then when I go outside, it won't be as, like, intense. Intensified. And remember to stay hashtag moist, everyone. Here in Klub Kottontale, in my everyday life in general, to be moist is something that I always live by, because I'm always going to be 100% myself, regardless of what some motherfucker thinks of me. I'm going to love myself and be loved, and there is no shame in that whatsoever. So when we say moist, we are talking moist with extra consonant and vowels. M-double-O-double-I-double-S-double-T to be exact. If you happen to be in my live chat lurking incognitally, you've noticed that. And it basically just says that, moist, dot, dot, to be 100% yourself, regardless of what some motherfucker thinks of you. Love yourself and be loved. Hashtag no shame. Mwah. Cottontail kisses for anyone that's been tuning in. I got my glass of Miak. I got my Cottontails. Hashtag money tuned in a little bit earlier, before she's going to hang out with her friend that lives in her area. Here in about a half hour to an hour, I will be ending this meeting, our first one of the day, so I can go on my daily walk. Actually, well, it's basically daily. I take Fridays off. I figured to have one day where I only stretch. I don't go do the walk, just to have from me, you know. If I feel like walking on that day, I might still do it, but if I don't, then hey. But Monday, or I should say Saturday through Thursday, I walk every day. Just go do a nice little 10 to 30 minute walk around my neighborhood. I go to a park and it has like a nice little circle, and I'll do that circle a couple times, and then, you know, walk back home, kind of keep it nice and brisk. And I just kind of like, I woke up and I just felt like playing Fortnite. I was like, it's Lewis Friday, you know, woo. I was like, it's perfect, you know, Saturday morning gaming. And my channel is 21 plus for a few reasons. The first and foremost reason is because I myself am over the age of 21, but I also partake in things like legal marijuana. I live in Washington State, so being over the age of 21, I am 100% legal to purchase and take home and toke on the marijuana. The stuff I have right now is called Panda OG. Empty, because it's all in the grinder, ground it up, but... when I get back from my walk. I need to make a little grocery list. So that way when we go to the store, we just get what we need, maybe a few extra things if we feel like it, and then be able to get home with plenty of time, because I'm hoping that he doesn't feel super tired, because sometimes he does just, you know, get tired at his normal time, you know, no shame at all. And then we do plan on sleeping in tomorrow, so I'm hoping to stay up. Usually he's in bed shortly after 5 o'clock at the latest. I'm hoping to maybe stay up till like 6 or 7, depending on how he feels, giving us until about, you know, 4 or 5 o'clock to game, and then watch a little something something together while we eat. I've been on a pot pie kick. I don't even know why. So delicious. It has peas and carrots and turkey, and it's just delicious. I don't think I had thrown it up too quickly, but I could be wrong. My 420 command, I wanted to throw it up, but I had, not too long ago thrown up my stay hashtag moist one, and sometimes when you do them too close together, it bogs the system of Nightbot out. Oh, yep, there we go, perfect. Nightbot's like, oh, I got this. 1998, Washington State legalized medical marijuana. 2012, Washington State legalized recreational marijuana. And then Amber motherfucking Lewis, me, created the hashtags Green State, Smoke Break, and Legal Marijuana. Because I live in a green state, I'm enjoying myself a smoke break of, yep, you guessed it, legal marijuana. And I've mentioned before, most people probably don't give a fuck about Washington State's marijuana laws, but I do because I live here. Case in point. Alright, let's get into it. Token and Fortniting. Play the rest of episode 2 of Batman later, and then after that, who knows? Who knows what we'll play. I'm honestly leaning towards Sims. You know what? It could end up being a shitstorm, but let's go for it. What a beautiful day. It's always easy to tell because, like, that's the Wailing Woods. So that's the Lonely Lodge right there. And that's where we're going. And it looks like there's only, well, there was 97, but now there's 96. But only 97 people. So it doesn't, it goes up to 100, but it doesn't always have 100. Okay. Now, question is, do I want to go for the tower? Or do I want to go for the lodge? Get a little closer, see if we have any people down here yet. Which I don't see anyone. I'm gonna go for the tower. Okay, and I can only do 2 of those, that's what I thought. Sometimes there's something back there. Nice. Dude, they gave you hops, and if you're not careful, you end up hopping off some shit. Ooh! That is sexy. That's a full shield. And fairly close, so I feel like I could probably check out the lodge, although that'd be getting greedy. I do have plenty. Ooh, what's that? It's not. That's pretty close. Let's go ahead and check that out. Oh, it's just shotgun. I don't care about no shotgun. Plenty of ammo. It's so beautiful throughout here. I like how it basically put the circle, like, right in the fucking middle. Someone's been through here, because that has no bottom. Which is so funny is, like, whenever you think that you've done something for the first time, it's like, other people will think that same thing. So it's like, you never really know who is the very first person to ever do it. It's always gonna feel like the first time for you. Cause, like, shit, I've been playing the same way pretty much since I started the game. This is a pretty good bush. Not the greatest, but I just want to token my bowl real quick, so. Positioned right there, it's pretty good. And the fact that he has blonde hair, helpful. I wonder where it's gonna shrink to. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, looks like there's a door open. Meaning most likely there was a person. It's already down to 34 people, so. Okay, someone was up there. Can't tell if that's worth going to check out or not. I have some pretty good shit. I mean, I wish I could use more of these, but it only allows you to have 2 of those on. If I would have known I was going to get the big one, I wouldn't have done the little ones. Wow, yeah, retail row has been scavenged over intensely. And being very cautious because people. Yep. He didn't want to shoot at me, he wanted to protect himself. So, now he's shooting at me, you bastard! You son of a bitch, I almost had you. You have a stupid name. Alright, so we have time for one last one, because actually it looks like my husband might get home earlier than expected, too. So, because I gave myself till 9:30, and it's only 8:43, but I just got the text that I usually get when he's, you know, like 45 minutes to an hour he'll be home type of thing, so. And I have a thing that takes a half hour, well, 45 minutes, actually. So technically I probably shouldn't even play another one, but I'm going to, so. No shame at all. But I should be fine. I figure the next match, you know, they tend to go pretty quickly. You know what I mean? I don't really like keep track of that sort of thing, but I feel like that last one was only like 15 minutes. You know what I mean? So this one might be like 15 to 20. Oh, nice! I like the character it gave us. See, my aim's fairly okay. It could be definitely much, much, much better. Alright, so for our last bit, where should we go? We're gonna drop down now, and we're gonna go towards Haunted Hills. Which should be that portion right there, I believe. I've only been to it like once or possibly twice, so. But it has like a graveyard. It's pretty cool. I have not seen or tried to see what it has for pillaging purposes, so. Great. I hear someone. Oh, yep. Person already got that booby. bandages. Oh. We got the crossbow! I just drooled! So this is one of the Valentine's Day things. Whoa. It's fucking cool. Considering they don't have decorations, I'm glad that we got this during the last match. Like, look at the hearts on it. It's so cute. Cupid's bow. It's a long-range weapon, so I might use it. Oh. Did you see that person? Where'd he go? Oh, damn, man. Oh, shit. Damn it! That was awesome, though. Now he can have fun with it. It has unlimited ammo, you guys. It's crazy. And I almost killed him! That was awesome. But I need to go do some stuff, so it works out to make that one a short one. So yes, thank you to everyone that has been here. A few little Kottontales, including my hashtag money, popped in, said hello, so thank you. We just played some Fortnite for the Lewis Friday, aka 'tis Saturday. It is 4 days until Valentine's Day, meaning that today is February 10th, and it is the year 2018. I will be playing Batman the Tale series later on. Actually, probably before afternoon. I was thinking early afternoon, but it might even be before afternoon. We shall see. So, mwah, bye! Thank you so much for being here and supporting Amber Motherfucking Lewis. Kisses to my Kottontales. Bye!